We charge some projects, we charge 3 crores, 3.5 crores for SEO, which was absolutely unheard of in those days for SEO. Even today also, many people don't charge those kind of monies. But the fact of the matter is, you have to be very clear that you charge what the value you can deliver to a company. Then I went about, found one of the best SEO guys in the world. He used to be based in UK, a Brit guy. He joined us and he basically allowed us to deliver value that we had promised. So I didn't do that. I charged 80 lakh rupees and then hired the same SEO guy other companies had and tried to deliver value. No, I got one of the best guys in the world, built a completely new SEO practice, which was significantly higher than the market. But then every single person who worked with us continued with us for years after that, because we kept on delivering tens of crores of value through SEO for them. So it's not important how you price your products. It's important that you right price it based on the value you're going to deliver to the company, and just make sure that you work hard in justifying the price after you have got the price. A lot of time companies don't succeed because they charge 80 lakh rupees because of a good sales guy like me, but then they don't go back and deliver the value that you deserve to deliver for that 80 lakh rupees. So my belief about entrepreneurship is very simple. Entrepreneurship is a virtuous cycle or a vicious cycle. You know, people had come to me at times and told me that Vivek, Communicate2 is a very expensive company. They charge a lot. So I said, thanks for the compliment. So he was very shocked. I said, see, the problem is not that we charge a lot. The problem is we are proud of it. Because what happens is that if you charge more than what the market is charging, you will have to deliver more than the market is delivering. You will have to hire better people. You will have to invest in better technology. You will have to upgrade yourself to solve the client's real problem, but then only he's going to start giving you premium in the market. And it's a vicious cycle or a virtuous cycle. You charge less, then you hire inferior people. And then the inferior people deliver less than market value to your clients. But if you charge more, then you can actually then exponentially increase the value delivered to clients. Even for product companies, right? So I think the way I look at it is, there are two kinds of companies. There are product companies and services companies. Services companies, you should always strive for charging as high as you can, because it requires manas to deliver the business, then what happens is you can hire better people and you can deliver better value. But if you're a product company, then you can look at scale, because if Microsoft sells 100 products or 1 million products, basically the time required is the same. So if I'm building a product company in Profit Wheel, there are certain products of ours which are going to be very inexpensive. We have a product called Market Finder, which is free. But the thing is that because it's a product that doesn't require us to deliver manas on a day-to-day basis to deliver the product, we can price a less expensive product but sell it to millions of people. So I think pricing is a very subjective thing. It depends on the industry, the vertical, competition. But when you are in doubt, charge more than the market. Then if you can make the market pay for it, you will build a superior company. That's my guarantee. So the way I look at it is, right, that there is no concept of premium pricing if you don't deliver value. So there is a very interesting book called 7 Powers, which basically talks about one of the powers, which is a concept called brand. So if you take today, if you take the watch industry or the industry of luxury, you can charge a lot more for an Hermes bag, because the thing is they have hundreds of years of history. They have maintained quality for hundreds of years. They've never had a sale in the history of the company. They have always made sure that they have scarcity, so they don't produce millions of bags, they'll produce hundreds of bags, and there is a wait list. If you want to buy a Birkin bag, you have to wait for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. In many cases, like I wanted to buy a watch, that watch company said that if you don't have these 3 watches of ours, you can't buy our watch. In fact, Ferrari, if you want to buy certain models of Ferrari, if you've not owned a Ferrari, you can't buy those models. You have to buy some Ferraris first before you can buy the next Ferrari. So what happens is that I think it's very important to understand that people pay what they think your company, your service, or you are worth. I'm able to charge X amount of money for my time because of the thing they believe that I'm worth it. So it's very critical to understand, regardless of what the price is. I think the way you should do pricing is not based on competition, not based on the raw material cost of your product or service, but what is the value you can deliver. So I think it's very, very important to understand pricing from a competitive advantage point of view. if you get your pricing strategy wrong, then success of the venture that you're planning to do can actually fail. And I don't believe there is something called premium product. I think every single product finds its right price, because today what happens is if it's not the right price, they can always buy some other product. So whatever price you charge, just make sure you work hard in delivering value to the person who's bought your service or product, and then any pricing is justified.